Have a decent pool to bet into. John, my numbers here in Brisbane are 5, 1, 4 and 2. I'm going to stay with Scarlex. I think
Racing, and a good start too. Soon after the jump, Dash for Cash. Magic Hatter going out fast, looking for the lead. Serena Bar and Ebony Knight are up there from Tully Dane. Going forward is Magic Albert very quickly, and Viscount's on the improve 2 out wider. As they settle down fully, it's Viking Ruler back second last in company with Eustonoff. And at the 1200 metres, the Magics are in front. It's Magic Hatter from Magic Albert. Dash for Cash is third, and Viscount's got into fourth, one away from the rail. Classic Cut improving around him. Then a couple of lengths away, Serena Bar on the inside, being followed by Counter Agent and Ebony Knight out wide. Wonder Tully Dane is also deep with 1,000 metres to go, and then a length and a half further back, Pure Theatre. Royal Codes caught wide too, and North Boy in behind them. Lonrose got back to third last, and he's 3 deep at the 800 metres around the outside of Eustonoff and Viking Ruler. Classic Cut moved up on the outside, and he's joined the leader, Magic Hatter. Ebony Knight caught out wides on the improved two, and he's got into third placing, closely followed then by Magic Albert. Tully Dane off the track improving. Just behind these is Dash for Cash on the inside, and then came Counter Agent. Oh, we got to check there, Counter Agent. Viscount's on the improve around him. Further back is Pure Theatre, and then Royal Code, who's never been on the track, and Lonrose pulled to the outside as they corner in the Guineas. Now Ebony Knight's hit the lead from Magic Hatter on the inside, then Magic Albert. Here's Pure Theatre coming down the outside. Viscount can't go on. Lonrose coming with a big run down the outside. They're across the track, Pure Theatre and Lonro. Ocky's little boy's taken the lead, Lonro, and pulls away to win the Guineas. It's Lonro first, Eustonoff flashing home for second. Either Pure Theatre or Viking Ruler, a big run for third, and they were followed by Royal Code. Back behind these to finish then was Ebony Knight, and then came Dash for Cash, followed by Classic Cut. Then came Magic Hatter. Next in Viscount, who's tired badly in the run home from Counter Agent. Well back in the field. At the head of the others, Tully Dane, who never got on the course. Well back is Magic Albert towards the end with Serena Bar and North Boy. Lonro.
Well, he's got Dad's looks. He's got a fair smattering of Dad's ability. And he's got Dad's unbendable will to win. Lonro, a son of the great octagonal, and pulled to the extreme outside as they turned for home. He just got his sights on that winning post, put his head down and bulldogged to the line to give Darren Gauci a consecutive double. The Herbert Power on Freemason and the Caulfield Guineas on Lonro. Well, runs galore in the race though. Eustonoff, big run. Viking Ruler, big run. Couple of flops. Viscount, isn't it amazing? 2 runners from Crown Lodge, the winner Lonro and Viscount, who started near favourite, labouring immediately after they turned for home. Must be an excuse and a good one, you would think. Now, Rosehill Race 5, you've looked at the market. With 164,000 on the wind pool. Now,
Thrill Darryl McClellan, who's riding in this race on guide for Johnny Hawkes and Jack and Bob Ingham. What a thrill he would have got watching Lonro win, having ridden Lonro to win the Warwick Stakes. He could be a superstar, eh? Anyway, back to business here at the Gardens, and they're off and running in this, the 5th of the afternoon, and the best start was Viejo. Commencing pretty well was Trinity College up looking for the lead, and third is Klarzig, followed by Planiceps. Miston Quet a little wide, and then Silver Tune, a couple of lengths to Bit Tiddly, Nighty Night, and Sri Lanka on the inside of Guide, the last couple by the 1200, and Robbie Thompson has taken the short-priced pick Trinity College to a lead of 2 lengths now. Klarzig second on the inside, Viejo, and wider Miston Quet, then Planiceps. About a length and 3/4 then past the 1,000 Silver Tune, followed by Bit Tiddly covering a little bit of ground. The inside Sri Lanka, Nighty Night is next to last, and Absolute is Guide. This is the order coming onto the side of the track, and Trinity College about a length on Miston Quet. Viejo parked on the inside of Klarzig. Racing in 5th spot Planiceps, and 2 to Silver Tune. A half to Bit Tiddly has been wide from the word go, and then Nighty Night from Sri Lanka, and Guide is last. Back about 10 lengths off Trinity College, who has them fairly strung out. And coming down to the home corner, Trinity College, a length and a half. Viejo moving out after the favourite, and third Posse, Miston Quet, and then Klarzig, Planiceps, Silver Tune, and Guide is next in the straight, and Trinity College, no good thing. At the 300, Viejo headed the favourite, and Planiceps after Viejo. Trinity College gave in without a kick, and Planiceps hits the front clearly, and Planiceps 150 to go, a length clear. Guide is rattling down the outside, but Planiceps has pinched a length. Guide is trying doggedly to get to Planiceps. Planiceps and Guide hit the line absolutely locked together. Photo, third, Silver Tune from Viejo, and then came Klarsig, followed up by Mist and Quet. Trinity College weakened very badly and beat in Bit Tiddly along with Sri Lanka and 90 Nights. Photo. Guide slowly but surely started to overhaul Planiceps, who was a length in front with about 75 to go. And the two of them have had an interesting battle to the line, and well, it's been frozen a fraction past the post on the ground shot. Can't tell on that. The longest shot might be a better guide, so hang on to your briefs on both. From here, I couldn't pick between the two of them. Working from the top of the book, number 5 Guide is at 6.10 and 170, and 8 Planiceps is at $94 approximately and $12. So close enough to go either way. Let's have a look at the finish print, and the winner here will be Guide by a nose. Yes, and Guide has got it. Number 5 officially as the numbers flash up. Number 5 is first, Guide, written by Darryl McClellan. Number 8 is second, that is Planiceps, Grant Buckley. Number 9 is third, Klarsig, written by Mitch Newman.
What a day for the Chicken Kings and the Crown Lodge operation, and a winning double for Digger McClellan, who was called in today to ride some Crown Lodge horses with happy results. A winning double so far, Salgado and Guide. Well, now, Simon Price is in his races. There's no doubt he's still getting his act together. It's to be hoped that he does do everything right today, because against horses the calibre of Shogun Lodge, you can't be making any mistakes. Alf Matthews' numbers on this are 2, 1, 3, 5. He's a Northerly fan. And they'll be underway shortly in the Yalumba Stakes. They're just about ready to jump, in fact, and you'll be getting your replay shortly after it's run. The action in the Yalumba Stakes.
This is the Yalumba, and they're away. And a good start with Asia and Evander away nicely. Northerly's jump fast. Oliver's looking left and right, trying to head over towards the leaders. And Shogun Lodge is deeper on his outside. Northerly's caught 3 wide. Oliver might boot to the front. As they settle into stride, it's Hill of Grace narrowly from Northerly and Evander the inside. 2 lengths Shogun Lodge, 4th outside Ethereal. A length and a half further back in the field, then Asia being followed by its Platonic, and 2 lengths to Native Jazz. So Oliver's taken the favourite to the front near the 1400, and it's Northerly setting the tempo. Hill of Grace second, Evander is third, and Shogun Lodge is fourth, followed by Ethereal. Asia through on the inside, so Shogun Lodge is 3 deep up the hill there, followed then by Native Jazz back at the tail of the field, and its Platonic is ahead of him. Near the 1200 metres, and Northerly in control. He led by a length and a half. He's still running along at a good tempo, though. It's Northerly in front of Evander second. Hill of Grace right behind Northerly on the rail. 2 lengths to Shogun Lodge now in a 1 out and 1 back, being followed by Ethereal fifth the rail. Then came its Platonic, and at the tail end Asia with Native Jazz about to go. As they came to the railway side, Northerly in front of Evander and Hill of Grace. Shogun Lodge back fourth, and Native Jazz improving around the outside from Ethereal. Then it's Platonic and 2 lengths to Asia now last. Northerly by the 800, out by about a length Evander, and just behind them over on the inside is Hill of Grace as they came near to the home turn. Native Jazz around Shogun Lodge, trailed then by Ethereal, who's third last on the inside from its Platonic and Asia. But it's Northerly coming towards the home turn by a length Evander, who's under extreme pressure. Hill of Grace the inside. Shogun Lodge pushed along as Northerly corners nicely clear, and Native Jazz out wide into the straight now, and Oliver's released the brakes on Northerly, and he quickly shot about 3 lengths in front. Shogun Lodge, Native Jazz battling away, and then came Hill of Grace and Ethereal. It's Northerly well clear with 100 to go. Shogun Lodge digging deep. He's 2 behind but closing. Northerly about a length and a half in front. Shogun Lodge can't reach him, and Northerly virtually all the way wins it. It's Northerly from Shogun Lodge, and third Ethereal. They were trailed just behind them by Hill of Grace, Asia, Native Jazz, and then came Evander and its Platonic dropping out to last.
The replay of the Yalumba Stakes, you can judge for yourself the merit of Northerly's win. It's well known that he does respond magnificently to pressure, and I don't think Damien Oliver put him under too much pressure at all over the last 100 metres. It looked a soft win to me. Maybe that's being a bit tough on Shogun Lodge, who took a fair bit of ground off him, but Oliver had 3 looks around, and that's something Damien rarely does. He's not a looker-backer, D. Oliver, wisely. But today he did. I think he wanted to give that horse the softest possible run, Northerly, and I think he had a fair bit in the tank. I'm in Heaven, $2.10. Road Spy, $10.
She has been a bit of a problem right through her career, ironic. Anyway, Mandarin Princess coming up now to complete the lineup, which totals 10 now, with number 8 out. And all is in readiness for a start. Duchess Talaria drawn on the inside of the field as the starter mounts the aluminium ladder. Presses the button, and there they go. Perfect Halo easily won the start. Duchess Talaria moving into second. Posse and going up to third is Snow Hero. Then Corelli, Acapulco Storm, followed by Stella Marie, and a break then to Boston and Dasuba. Second last is Com Here at 1/2 to 3/4 Mandarin Princess. Perfect Halo the leader as they come to the 750. 3/4 Acapulco Storm and Snow Hero wider out. A couple of lengths further away is Stella Marie, followed closely by Duchess Talaria on Stella's inside, and Corelli hits outside. 2 lengths further back is Boston Dasuba, Com Here, and 2.5 to Mandarin Princess at the tail and quietly ridden down to the turn at the 500 marker. Perfect Halo a length clear on Acapulco Storm. 2 lengths to Snow Hero, 1 Stella Marie, and then Corelli and Duchess Talaria. Mandarin Princess still stone motherless. A low pull to the outside now, down to the 300, and Acapulco Storm is after Perfect Halo, who still leads her about 3/4 of a length. Com Here is sprinting quickly. Here's Bernadette Cooper on the Gold Coast mare, and Com Here, whoosho, quickly swept past Perfect Halo, and some nice bets are home. It's Com Here winning it easily from Perfect Halo. Photo third between Dasuba on the inside, Mandarin Princess the outer, and then a good go for the fourth between Acapulco Storm, Corelli, Snow Hero, Stella Marie not far away, and then Boston and Duchess Talaria. Gee, didn't it come quickly? Number 9, Com Here, written by Bernadette Cooper for Alan Bailey on the Gold Coast. And isn't she riding well? Bernadette Cooper, number 9. What's she going to pay? $4.50 in NSW and $1.80. Number 9, Com Here, Bernadette Cooper. Trained by Alan Bailey for Mr. G. Lavender Biter here from Comic, hence the name. A 4-year-old bay mare. She's only had the 8 starts now. 2 wins, 2 seconds, a third. 2 runs back since the 24th of Feb for a win at Eagle Farm on the 1st of October, and now here today. 9 is first, and the judge calling on a finish links look for the second and third. And hang on to your briefs there for the minors. The time is 1:09.99. That's not far outside Dear Diane's long-standing class record of 1:09.50 and 34.41 sectional. And here are the numbers: 9, 3, 6 and 11.
Well, that bubbly little redhead, Bernadette Cooper, making every post a winner at the moment. She rode a winner at Warwick Farm on Wednesday, another one today, Com Here. Okay, now a Pentastic in the next.
Covered tomorrow. Meeting is covered on Sky Racing. Preview at 11:10. Pentastic took a dive at the gates. Last start 2,000 metre winner at Flemington. They're racing. Pentastic was away well, showing speed Carla Keys with Jimmy's Edge, and Capuchin 4 deep outside them early from Razzia, followed by Spinning Silk and Elethea. Then Zip Thea, followed by Premonish wide out from Work and Play. Getting back in the field, Nineveh, followed by Patagonia, and 2 away last, Enhancer. Barlow wants to hold the lead at the 1400 on Pentastic, and he does so. He's a half in front of Spinning Silk, moving around Carla Keys, and there's plenty of speed on. 2 away in 4th place, Capuchin's dropped in nicely for the trail from Premonish. A length away, Razzia from Jimmy's Edge. Zip Thea, they're going hard in this. Then came Work and Play, a fair way back on the fence, followed by Elethea, Nineveh. From Patagonia, and 3 away last is Enhancer. About to leave the back, 1,050 metres to go, and the leader is Pentastic. Has been seriously challenged in front. 3/4 clear of Spinning Silk, and third Carla Keys from Capuchin, and Premonish moving up wider. Razzia holding the fence more forward today, followed by Jimmy's Edge and Zip Thea. Work and Play's a long way back, so to Elethea. Nineveh starts a run from Patagonia, and Enhancer under the whip at the 700, and it's Pentastic a half in front of Spinning Silk. In 3rd place, Carla Keys. Capuchin's coming out 3 wide. Then Premonish out 4 deep to challenge. Razzia getting away from the rails. Jimmy's Edge coming into it and wide around them Elethea. Nineveh tracking home on its back. Zipthea just got held up for a run. So too Razzia. Work and Play needs luck nearer the rails, followed by Patagonia and Enhancer. The Hill Smith Stakes field turns around the corner. 300 metres to go. Fantastic given its head by Barlow. Dashed about a length in front. Elethea down the outsides, coming hard now. Elethea went by Fantastic. Then Carla Keys. Work and Play's coming home well. So too Zipthea. It's Elethea in front. Carla Keys is trying hard. Then Work and Play together with Fantastic and Zipthea. Elethea, though, unlucky in the Lindsay Park Guineas, takes the Hill Smith Stakes, and a big win there for Jason Holder. He's the comeback boy today. Second, Carla Keys. Third's a photo. Work and Play, Zipthea, and then Fantastic, who was taken on in the early stages. Patagonia made ground from Nineveh, followed by Capuchin. Every Chance. Razzia got held up at a vital stage before the corner from Premonish. Jimmy's Edge disappointing. Enhancer, and a long gap. Spinning Silk.
Righto, Hilt, the winner trained by John Hall and is a filly by Barathea. That's her first win in 8 starts today. So she picked a nice race in which to open her account, the listed Hill Smith Stakes. $17.10 and $3.90, $2.20 Carla Keys, and no third tote. Or rather, it's a photo for third. There will be a third tote when we know what has run third in the race. Fantastic led to the turn and folded in the straight. Now they're close to start time Gold Coast, and we've got an odds-on favourite in ours. 570 into Mania, 770 Glittering Affair. Now the Group 1 Toorak handicap is getting close at Caulfield. We'll give you an update on that. It's about 6 minutes away. Rum is $10, Mr Murphy $9, and Crawl is $9. King Keitel $10, Referral $21, 16 Shower Heart, 34 Lazagoletta, 35 Sedurka, 69 Brave Prince, 24 Lord Essex, 950 Weasel Will, 62 Royal Voyage, 510 Defire, 15 Emission, 21 Market Price, 18 Mr Bureaucrat, 40 for Lady Marion, 32 Shot of Thunder, and 19, 20 and 21 come out. Now the placings at Cheltenham, Work and Play got third, 10-8-2. Elethea, Carla Keys, Work and Play, and the rack handicap at Caulfield.
In the Cox Plate. They're all in, Mr Murphy having joined them near the outside. The Toorak handicap, and they're off and racing. Lazagoletta in the middle of the line, and Crawl a touch slow to bounce out. Royal Voyage and Sedurka both away quickly. Weasel Will and Mr Bureaucrat are right behind them. Mr Murphy's going forward from the outside, and Lady Marion scooting across as well. As they settle into stride, Defire is middle of the field. It's Sedurka in front. Lady Marion second. Mr Murphy's got up to third, 3 wide. Lord Essex caught 4 wide and on the improve. Just behind these horses, Royal Voyage, and they're followed by Rum, getting up to about 7th. The outside, a length and a half further back as Weasel Will. Mr Bureaucrat caught wide. Referral over on the fence, a length and a half to Fire Lazagoletta. Brave Prince in that bunch too, a length and a half further back in the field. Then King Keitel, who's got a long way back with Shower Heart. Well back in the field there by the 800 metre mark too is Market Price. Emission third from last out, 3 wide around Shot of Thunder and Crawl. Up the side now they race, and Sedurka going out with a big lead of about 5 lengths to Lord Essex in second place. Rum getting up to third around the outside of Royal Voyage and Lady Marion, 2 lengths to Mr Murphy. Referral. They're followed by Mr Bureaucrat. Weasel Will defies in an awkward place on the rails coming around the home turn, and then Lazagoletta and Shower Heart right off the track as they corner. Sedurka's broken the field up. He's coming back now. Royal Voyage is coming after him, and Lord Essex with a run. Down the outside is Rum, and Defire's got through, but he needs a little bit of luck. There's not much room for him. He's chopped out. Lord Essex hit the lead. Rum. Here's Shower Heart. Shower Heart is swapping them on the outside, raced up deep on the course. Shower Heart has hit the front, and Shower Heart beats Lazagoletta. Shot of Thunder might have grabbed third from Mr Bureaucrat, then the unlucky Defire, followed close up in the inside then by Referral, Rum, and then came Lord Essex and Crawl from Market Price. Back behind those to finish Mr Murphy, Brave Prince, and then came Emission, King Keitel. Towards the tail as Weasel Will. Sedurka tied very badly. Royal Voyage back amongst the ruck in company with Lady Marion.
A whopping big trifecta on the Group 1 Toorak handicap. Glen Boss wins another Group 1 The winner is trained by Barry Miller at Eagle Farm in Brisbane, and this has been a terrific little horse, Shower Heart, a 4-year-old Entire by Brave Warrior. That's his 5th from 25. He'd won $1 million or 1.1 million before this race, picked up another 220,000 odd today. He missed all of the trouble. Did you see some of the trouble horses struck down near the inside? The worst sufferer, Defier. Shower Heart came right down the outside like Lonro and missed all the trouble. Shower Heart 16.70 and 5.20, La Zagaletta 10.40, Shot of Thunder $8.90, Quinella 2.46, Trifecta 22,916, and that was our replay of the 2-rack handicap. Now, Larry,
Bernadette Cooper down from the Gold Coast, trained by Alan Bailey. Comma here beat 3 Perfect Halo, 6 Mandarin Princess and 1. Other winners today have been Guide, Magic Feather, Salgado, Storm Zero and Trinity, and the first one by number 1 Tom Carus. 2 to come up here at Rosehill Gardens for the second last of the day, becoming a little overcast, no sign of any rain. And a good betting race, Puget Larwin, Helsingborg and Final Intrigue. Starter going down to his stand. 1,500 metres, Puget Larwin's drawn the inside here. They're off this time, and Puget Larwin jump will, but he normally gets back. Bell Quattro's going to go back to last, and here King of Acapulco shoots around the outside to lead from Sunderbank, who normally likes to get to the front. 3rd, Helsingborg, and 4th, Posse As I Realise, wide of Bowlzaffer, then Fuel 4 Bill, followed by Halls of Assembly. A couple of lengths to Wingrove, and then Puget Larwin, and Final Intrigue has moved up into about 6th position. Star of the Seas is back second last, and dropping out to the tail of the field now is Bell Quattro as they go to the first corner, and Sunderbank assumes control. King of Acapulco is in second, Posse. 3rd, As I Realise. Final Intrigue is going up into 4th, Posse, and Helsingborg is sitting outside Final Intrigue, obliging Helsingborg to race pretty wide. 2.5 lengths further away is Bowlzaffer from 4 Bill. A couple of lengths then coming Fuel, Halls of Assembly, Wingrove, Puget Larwin, Star of the Season, Bell Quattro. 500 to go. Sunderbank from King of Acapulco, a length to I Realise. In the middle, Final Intrigue, deeper Helsingborg, and then 4 Bill, Bowlzaffer, Fuel and Wingrove. The last quartet being Halls of Assembly, Bell Quattro, Puget Larwin a minute back, and Star of the Seas. Helsingborg is sprinting up quickly and past the 250. Helsingborg to the lead. Final Intrigue is second from I Realise, 4 Bill, and then King of Acapulco, but it is Helsingborg. This is a big day for J.R. Hawkes and D. McClellan here, and away goes Helsingborg to blitz 4 Bill or Wingrove. Then Final Intrigue, I Realise, Puget Larwin, Fuel, Bell Quattro, followed home by Halls of Assembly. And then came King of Acapulco, and the 3rd last was Bowlzaffer, 2nd last Star of the Seas, and Sunderbank weakened to run at the rear. Number 6, Helsingborg, written by Darryl McClellan, has been able to score. Gee, big day for Darryl, great day for Hawksy. 3 for John Hawkes, and I'm just having a look at the Trainers Premiership, and John is now on 23 Metropolitan wins, and he's starting to close in on G. Waterhouse, who had an unassailable lead in the early part of the season, but she has just slowed down marginally, and Jay Hawkes is starting to pick up momentum. So anyway, the 2 big stables in Sydney, who knows, it might be another duel for Premiership honours. At one stage, the way Gay was going in the first month of the season, it looked as though she'd win by a fortnight, but anyway, you're never there till weight goes up. 6, 1, 7, 10. Number 6, the winner, Helsingborg, D. McClellan, 450, 190. Second goes to number 1, 4 Bill. G. Buckley has paid 360. Number 7, 3rd, Wingrove, R. Thompson, 290.
good on you, Ian. 13, Andrella. 11, Jade Prince. 148, Regal Touch. Over to Collins Street, 16. $9, Desert Eagle. 24, Kennett. 12, Flying Pig. 14, Geronimo Run. 54, Zinadan. 16, Lizophony. 14, Treviskay. 27 for Treasure Bay. And they'll go at any second at Caulfield. Alf Matthews' late mail numbers are 13, 3, 16 and 5. He likes Geronimo Run. Eagle Farm update, race 8 about 10 minutes away.
All Clear comes through. And in light drizzle, they're off and racing, and Kennett stumbled down on the inside. Otherwise, not a bad start. And the first to break the line here is Jade Prince along the inside in company with Travis Gay and Lars Zoffany. Andrella's up there settling fourth, followed by Zinadan, a length. Geronimo Run going forward. They're being followed a length and a half further back in the field by Flying Pig, and then Kingsgate. Kennett midfield the rail. A length and a half further back in the field, then Debrief going forward the outside, followed by Logical Reason and Desert Eagle. Next, Eutectic. Being trailed then by Treasure Bay, Regal Touch and Collins Street last of all. Up by the 800 and Zinadan over on the outside, and Lars Zoffany share the lead. Geronimo Run's got into third placing. Travis Gay on the rails in fourth, and they're followed a length and a half to Andrella. Jade Prince on the inside, and Kingsgate is improving his position round the outside, followed by Flying Pig. Then Debrief taken out wide to start a run, and Eutectic follows him home. Being trailed then as they swept towards the turn by Treasure Bay. Round the turn they come at the 400, and Geronimo Run's taken over the running before the bend. Kingsgate chases him, and so does Debrief, clear of Andrella, Zinadan, and then Desert Eagle. Geronimo Run the leader in the straight from Kingsgate. Debrief, Desert Eagle coming through on the inside with a good run. 150 to go now. Geronimo Run joined on the inside by Desert Eagle. Desert Eagle takes the lead now. Down the outside, Debrief and Kingsgate, but Desert Eagle clear, and Desert Eagle takes out the last beach. Geronimo Run. Kingsgate might have grabbed third from Debrief. Then Eutectic, Collins Street, Travis Gay over on the inside. They were trailed further back in the field by Treasure Bay. Back behind these to finish in the race, Flying Pig and Regal Touch. Logical Reason, Kennett, Zinadan. Finishing well back as Jade Prince, and also Andrella, with Lars Zoffany tiring badly amongst the tail enders.
OK, the last at Caulfield. Gee, that horse went fast between runners when he got a split in the straight. Came from a fair way back, and Danny Nikolic was the rider. $9.70 and $3.50 number 10. $4.30 number 13. $2.50 number 1 Kingsgate. Quinella 66.20, and the trifecta 997. Danny Nikolic coming back to scale, and that race, as Greg Miles said, was run in drizzling rain. Now the update, race 8, Eagle Farm, Imposing Ken 20.
The vet on the talk back to the chief stipendiary steward, and I think he's out. Vet's advice. Thank Kim. Thanks, Kim. Philidor's out, number 3. The tote favourite out, number 3, and the scratching time will be about 5:13. So Philidor, a late scratching from the last of the day. They've got to get him off the track. On Vet's advice, obviously when he played up in the stalls, he's done some damage. Sailor's on the stand, presses the button, and there they go. And one of the best out was Go Ziggy, commencing well. Dudley Do Right, and Palace Alice is moving up, looking for the lead, followed by Tons of Talk and Panorama. And here's Au Natural and the Grey Arior going like a flash. And around the first corner, past the 1500, Arior to the lead from Au Natural and Dudley Do Right. A length then coming wide out, Glenrock David from Palace Alice in the middle. On the fences, Go Ziggy, a length and a half then to Tons of Talk, similar margin, Wild Toss, then Panorama. Star Barrack making some ground, followed a length and a half then Serpentine. Alco Alicon second last, and 2 lengths to Tyrrell. 1100 out down the back of the track, and Arior is the leader, a length and a half on Au Natural. In the third position, racing Dudley Do Right from Glenrock David, and then Palace Alice Go Ziggy. About 2 lengths further away at the 1000 mark, at Tons of Talk, a similar gap then. Coming Wild Toss, parked inside of Star Barrack. Panoramas on the outside of Serpentine. Koala Connor's next to last, and wide, and Tyrrell is at the tail. They come along the side of the track and down past the 700, Arior, going along at a solid clip in close attendance, Au Natural. A couple, Glenrock David.